We are born longing for connection. Babies crave touch, warmth, and loving gazes. These early experiences shape our understanding of love and safety. We carry this blueprint, this expectation of how we deserve to be treated, into our adult lives. It becomes the foundation for our relationships, our self-worth, and our ability to connect deeply with others. This innate need for love is not weakness, it's our superpower. It allows us to form bonds, build communities, and experience the joy of belonging. When these needs are met consistently in childhood, we learn to trust, to give, and receive love freely. We grow with a strong sense of self and an open heart. But sometimes life throws us a curveball. Our early experiences might not reflect the love and security we craved. Perhaps caregivers were emotionally unavailable, or perhaps there was neglect or even abuse. These experiences, especially in those formative years, can leave deep scars on our young hearts. The pain of unmet needs can manifest in different ways. We might feel a constant low hum of sadness, a sense that something is missing. We might struggle to trust others, always expecting rejection or disappointment. The world might feel like a cold and uncaring place, and we in turn might retreat inwards, shielding ourselves from further hurt. When a child's need for love and security is consistently ignored, a powerful emotion emerges: anger. This anger is a natural response to feeling unseen, unheard, and unloved. It's a way of saying, my needs matter, I deserve to be cared for. However, expressing anger, especially towards caregivers, can be frightening for a child. They depend on these adults for survival and love, creating a confusing paradox. The very people who are supposed to provide safety are also the source of pain. This conflict can lead to feelings of guilt and shame, further complicating the child's emotional landscape. Section 4. Walls of protection, defending against pain. To cope with this emotional turmoil, our subconscious mind steps in with a plan building walls. These walls are defense mechanisms, unconscious strategies we develop to protect ourselves from further hurt. We might become withdrawn, avoiding intimacy to prevent the risk of rejection. We might become overly independent, refusing help to avoid feeling like a burden. These walls are built with the best intentions. They are our armor, our attempt to shield our vulnerable hearts from further pain. But like any fortress, while they keep danger out, they can also trap us inside, preventing us from experiencing the warmth and connection we crave. Section 5. Distant echoes, the price of protection. As we carry these walls into adulthood, we might find ourselves repeating patterns in our relationships. We might struggle to open up, to let people in for fear of being hurt again. We might sabotage relationships just as they're getting close, unable to trust that the love we so desperately crave is real and lasting. This emotional distance, while seemingly protective, comes at a price. It can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and disconnection. We might go through life feeling like an outsider, observing the dance of intimacy from a distance, yearning to join but too afraid to take the risk. Section 6. The heart's isolation, a familiar ache. The irony is that the very defenses we build to protect ourselves from pain can end up causing a different kind of pain, the pain of loneliness and isolation. This heartache, this feeling of being fundamentally alone, can be just as debilitating as the original wounds we're trying to avoid. We might find ourselves caught in a vicious cycle, our past pain shaping our present, our walls perpetuating the very loneliness they were built to prevent. This realization can be daunting, but it's also an invitation to heal, to start dismantling the walls brick by brick and rediscover the joy of genuine connection. Section 7. Bridges of hope towards connection. Recognizing our walls is the first step towards healing. It's about understanding that these defenses, while perhaps necessary at one point, no longer serve us. It's about acknowledging the pain that lies beneath, the unmet needs that still yearn for attention. Healing is a journey, not a destination. It's about learning to trust again, to open our hearts, even if it means risking getting hurt. It's about recognizing that vulnerability, while scary, is also the birthplace of connection, intimacy, and love.